Listen to us, them have to listen to us. In our car going to work, or you're on a bus. Listen to us, them have to listen to us. Motivate and elevate us so you never give up.
Listen to us radio. Listen to us radio. Listen to us radio. Listen to us radio. Listen to us radio.
So guys, he's here. He is here, and I'm going to interrogate him. This is not an interview. This is an interrogation. Police don't do interviews. We interrogate. And we're the type that we don't shoot first and ask questions. We ask questions, then we shoot. Good night, Mr. Fraser. Is your microphone on? Let me check that. Speak.
Yeah, check 2
Okay.
live.
There we go. So my producer will, I don't know what my producer over there doing. Happy Halloween, Chris. There we go. There we go. So Dean, welcome to Listen to Us Radio. It's your first time here.
Thanks for having me. Yes.
Yes, man. May I have your favorite drinks, man. Don't worry yourself. Dean, I want you to in less 30 seconds. You're gonna list 10 artists that you worked with this year.
This year.
We can't go no further than that. We're not a book over here to write down all of them up here.
No, well, me no bother make it look so hard, you know.
All right.
So let's go from Bob Marley to Beanie Man.
I'm gonna set the timer, you know. Hey Siri, set my timer for 30 seconds. All right, go.
People I've worked with this year:
Yes.
Barris Hammond, Taurus Riley, Morgan Heritage. Who else is there? Freddie McGregor.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? I can't remember some right now. Dwayne Stevenson, Shari Beckford, SB. No, quite a few people.
Time is up.
Yeah.
The time is up. Mm-hmm. But when you talk about Bob Marley, like I've seen documentaries where people talk of him. Like, what kind of musician was he? Different from what we know, like what they put there for us to know.
He was just different. He was, them not call him the king for nothing. Him are the king. Me can't tell you that.
King of reggae.
Yes.
And Beanie Man the king of dancehall.
And his kind of how he look at the music is totally different. He's always looking for something new, something different, something unique. You know, anything that creates difference. Bob Marley want that.
So now let's jump into Dean Fraser.
Okay.
What makes Dean Fraser Jamaica leading saxophonist?
I guess because I don't really pay that any mind, you know. I don't think I just think of being a musician. I mean, it's leading musician is a big statement, but
no, sometimes you must take the credit.
I just deal with it. I'm just one of those musicians who work hard. Simple.
That is true. That is true. Because I know you had a lot to do while you're here. And I caught you and I said, Dean, I need you on my show. You said, boy, SB, I get back here on Sunday, you know, and I do what I say. And I said, yeah, man, come on the show. You have worked with Taurus Riley. And I've had the privilege of meeting Taurus through you. And I would say to you, Dean, oh, you make such good music. And it was so, the words that you use is that it's not me that makes the music. When them come and them feel the music, and I like when you guys come and you're ready and not tired. Right. Remember the night when I go to the party and I think I could trick you and I come to the studio but I got a record?
Yeah, because you don't know that side of me, so you think so you could have get away with it, you know.
He said, I send you home to rest, yeah, well, and you come here tired.
Yeah, because
with the vocals would work. And I didn't know that because I was at the party screaming the entire night. Then I go home and sleep 8 hours, think already.
Yeah, Yeah, man.
So you should.
It is as simple as that, and I do pay attention to those things. You know, I really, really pay attention to you, especially your vocals, because I want it to sound good. And if you don't rest or get enough rest,
It's not gonna work.
it's not gonna happen.
It's not
Yeah.
gonna work. So, I know you always have a Christmas project coming up. What are we getting from you this year?
I want to tell you something finished already, you know. Yeah, I just did a project for VP Records, featuring Mikey Spice, myself, Loki D, Nikki Tuck, Nikki Bolt, who else? Olav, vocalist Olav, and one more. Yeah, it's about 6 of them. Dwayne Stevenson,
Doing
yeah, who wrote a wicked Christmas song, original Christmas song.
So
for the
when can we
project.
hear that?
I guess by the beginning of
December?
November. Yes.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
Right.
That's tomorrow.
That should be, on its way up.
What would you tell new artists coming up that play instruments and sing? What is something that you would say to them?
Firstly, the music is not your own. You understand me? The music belongs to us. It's the whole of our music. So when you're dealing with the music, right, don't get too personal and do what you want because you have the talent and so forth. You must always remember that, a million ears out there listening to you, and you have to be responsible. You understand me?
Yeah.
So, to a lot of our young singers and DJ who, sometimes think that certain kind of lyrics, is what the people want. Just remember, say, but when you reach 40 and I go 50-year-old, you go start say, boy, I mean, did do that, right? but yeah,
One of those
you have to be
flashbacks.
reasonable and responsible, for all of that. So that is one of the things. Then you have to be professional in every way, like rehearsals. It bothers me when young DJs and singers come on stage and say, boy, I never rehearse with the band, If you never rehearse with the band, what you doing on the show?
Come to look for the band.
It is just disgusting, you understand me? If you never, and boy, the promoter pay you and you come tell the people, them say you're just a pass-through and you never
Oh
get
my
to
God, I
rehearse.
hate when they do that.
It is distasteful. So, these are
is the
things that we have
worst.
to clean up and, be very professional about what we're doing,
So, you hear that, youngsters? For everyone out there that's listening in the music business, your professionalism is expected. I've heard that saying so many times on the stage. Like, I see people come. They might have a popular name, because I don't call them a big name. You have a popular name.
Right.
And you come with just a pass through. You have 50 man behind you.
Well, I don't really care how much people want to come behind you. The situation is, if you are contracted to do the concert, don't come to the concert and go on stage and say, boy, me just a pass through. Me never even get for rehearse with the band. Your poster, your face up on the poster. You're supposed to rehearse and ready, And, we just want the man them to get real serious about this music and just know, say, it's not a run up and down, jump up and down, run around this some business, Because people spend money to see you and people pay you money to come and perform. And
Yeah.
it is only right for you to, come and do your best,
As a man that's been doing this from in the 70s, it is now 2023. What would you say have changed gravely?
I don't like the word gravely, but
I like that word for this, for right here, like, because it hasn't. As a young person, music, a lot has
things,
changed. Yes.
You know, I remember when even dancehall was real art. You know, something that you look forward to, because even as a musician, I would go to dances. I would go listen to Sturgav. We call them stereograph, that's what we call it, but a Sturgav. I would go listen to Sturgav with Uri, and I used to, you'd have one sound one time named Black Harmony, and even in the early 80s, mid 80s, when Stone Love just a start down at Adam Lane, we used to go listen to them. And the art of going to the dance at 10 o'clock in the night and DJ it till 5 o'clock in the morning, we don't have that anymore. You understand me? I mean, and that is serious work, it's serious art. You know, man go and man to take hours and hours and him just stand up there DJ lyrical content where you don't know where to come from. So when you look on Briggy and Burrow and Josie and Charlie, all these people, King Yellow, all of them man, they just go up on stage and then we just bring man in come. You understand me? We have talented youths now, very talented youths too, but them don't have that. And me sorry said, yes, them should have that. Them should have get some of that. You know, you go to a dance and you hear a man say, yes, we have this and this here.
Well, we got a caller, so I guess the caller got a question for you. Hello, caller. You are live with Dr. Leah and Dean Fraser.
Wow, it's an amazing thing because, you know, I'm one of the DJs on the station. My name is Jordan. Great, big up everybody.
Hey, Jordan. How are you?
Amazing. And I listen and the way everything, I'm very inspired. And all the songs with Sizzler and, you know, is like, you know, that's a big up Mr. Fraser.
Yes,
amazing musician.
Give thanks.
So do you have a question for us, Jordan?
No, really question. I love the reasoning, and I think it's an amazing thing. And, you know, it's like when you reach, a good question would be, after you've done beyond what you can imagine, how do you keep reaching higher heights?
Yeah.
No, you see, we have a love for the music, and we have a love for creating music also. And right now, that is nowhere near end for me. I just love it. And as long as we have good talent, which we always have in Jamaica, we have great talents, just all about not do nothing. Seeing, and we are able to get together and make good music, that is going for a long time, until I don't there no more.
Because I watch a thing with Bobby Digital and a documentary and how the whole instrumentalists come through.
Yes.
And, you know, everybody's a great musician in their own right.
Right.
And I respect that a lot. So how did those sessions go with the Bobby Digital days?
No, man, those were magical days, I can tell you that. You know, very magical. I mean, Bobby would call me, like, him know my hours, so he would lick me 7:30 in the morning, and him say, Dean, just make sure you come by 10 o'clock, seeing? And he would just had some amazing tracks there, and I would just add to it, you know, and lift it up, you know, and we would just laugh and talk, and those tracks just become the bomb, you know, the real thing.
So was it the music, like, would you lay down the tracks before the artist would come voice?
Yeah,
like,
man,
for example,
we
the
usually,
Sanchez
yes.
everything, or did you hear the Sanchez, the theme thing, and then you forward afterwards and play it on top?
He would, you know, man, you would lay the tracks, and then remember now said that I do what as a layman term, them call it spicing. I do little spicing here and there, but after the tracks are laid, and you have a basic what we call a rough vocal, then I would add little arrangements around these rough vocals, to enhance the whole song itself, because you would have had to like be hearing the song in your head how the song should go. So that's how I would add to it and enhance it in somewhat, and then the vocalist would go and come back again and do the real take and add harmonies to that, and then you end up with a good song after a good mix.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people are now making music and different things, but there's different layers, like we say, different layers. So there's vocalists, but it's like we do a song with Sizzla or Buju or,
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing. So you add the flavor to it.
Yes, that is how it goes, really.
Enough respect.
Respect.
Well, big up Shari and the whole crew.
All right.
Go on, listen and hey.
Big up Jordan.
Enough respect and bless up.
Okay, Jard.
All right, later.
That was Jordan Great. He plays tomorrow on Flashback Wednesday. Jordan is a very musical person also. Like, he wants this music game to stay alive. Mr. Fraser. Mr. Fraser, you just made a very, very, very dangerous comment. You said, long as there's life in your body, there's no reason to stop the music.
No, you can't do that.
You said, that's the thing they don't understand about music and us. Like, we be having a day and we hear a beat and we're like, all right, I like that. So I tell people the story all the time about me and when we met and the musical journey that you helped me on. I said, I walk in your studio and I'm thinking I'm Celine Dion and Whitney Houston. I tell him, and then Dean said, but hold on, man. He sent me, you remember he sent me the Aretha, a full Aretha album, and he said, go home and listen to this. And I listen to everything and I come back singing country same way. He said, I said, yes, I practice it. But how do you know what a person is singing? Like, in terms of their genre?
Because every person who sing mimics someone.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a man on this earth where if he live in the jungle, he mimic the bird them or something, but he mimic somebody. Right? You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
So that early vibe that person came up with, it came from somewhere. You understand me? And being around music now for more than 50 years, you the minute somebody says something musically, you know which genre that I come from, or where that I come from, or how far it I come from. You just pick it up immediately.
But is there anyone in the industry that you have not yet worked with that you look forward to working with in the future?
Well, I think quite a few of these young DJs have not worked with some of them, or at least not directly.
Yeah.
Seeing, because I've worked on a lot of them tracks.
That I know.
Me? And so, although them not really know me and me really don't know them too, I've worked on songs for them.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
You see that? Sometimes you don't know who is a person in the back.
Yeah.
But we're going to take a small break, drop a song for them, and then we just come back over here. So, you know what? I'm going to do, our song.
Yeah.
We're going to play our song. Our song. Because I wouldn't be a nice person if I didn't play our song. Only me and you know our song. And I still have the video,
You do.
I made a video. So guys, this song was actually produced by Dean Fraser. Yes, you hear me play it all the time, but you don't know where it came from or how it started. Here we go.
Is it alright to say I love you? And is it alright to say I'd stay? Is it alright to let my heart go? 'Cause I've never felt the same. 'Cause I've seen love and I've heard love, but I never felt it. No, I never felt it.
Hey, this is your girl Karen Beckford, and I'm telling you, stay tuned to listen to us radio. It's the only thing you want to listen today.
But I never felt it. No, I never felt it. 'Cause I can be your angel or your demon, and I can be the wind beneath your wing, and I can be the one who turns you inside out. But baby, I won't unless I win. What if I had done the things you're saying that I did? Maybe I wouldn't be so hurt after all. The pain and hurt you caused me, the disgrace you brought me, I have to live with that now. I can't say I'm sorry for something that I never did. I can't say it doesn't hurt for you to even think I did. The hurt will consume me, the strength that's inside me will break away and exalt itself. I will not break because you hurt me. I will not cry because you want me to. I will go on and face my trials in this world. Just remember, what goes around have a way of coming around.
Do lovers behave in such a way? Yes. Didn't you know that love means never to say that you're sorry? No, 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 no. How could you hurt the one you love just like you don't care? No, no, in such a way.
So let's jump back into the interrogation, because I'm playing good cop, bad cop at once. I tell you, it's not an interview, it's an interrogation. It's an interrogation. So, here's a question. This is from one of my texters, because we have texters over here that they text and they're going to ask questions. So this one says, let me fix it. Let me go right on it. Yes, right here. What would you be doing right now if you weren't doing music?
I think music.
Your listeners is on music.
Yeah.
All right. The next one says, how do you feel the internet has impacted the music business?
That has its good and its bad. The good thing about it is that with the internet now, at one touch, you are everywhere in the world. Right?
That's true.
But then, when the music is not so good, the same thing happens.
I can tell you. I can tell you. And the next texter says, if you could change anything about the industry, what would you change?
I personally like you have to look at, and I guess the person mean reggae industry, right?
Dancehall reggae.
Yeah. I personally like how we, get together and make music, right? I think with technology, we might have rubbed off a little of our edge, and the music sounds a little different, but I really like how we get together and make music. And I mean, it's just sitting in the studios and we're grooving and just making the songs. And I've seen other musicians from other genres, and I mean real big musicians from other genres, who became very impressed with it. All the way with come out with talk foolishness and thing, and they would say, yeah, I could take up. Lay a trap now, and
there we
you
go.
understand me? And then it happened. But the things that I would love to see, the changes I would love to see really, is more on a professional level. More on the youth them forget little managers here, and if it's even for thief where you out of KC or out of JC or out of Calabar, a little youth where have couple subjects and is able to put across a decent sentence for him and make him think, have a look and a sound. You understand me? Then him just come and man him bridging them and them does and yeah daddy, and you understand
Father,
me? We just want we just want the thing for just get on a certain level, and irrespective of who are you and your 50 cronies behind you and all of that, you must at least have one crony at the front who say, look, this is what we want, this is what we do, we are here on time, we are ready to work.
Yes.
And you understand me? And just make the thing look good and look right. And sound
I
good
think that's
and sound
important. Having somebody to speak for you is important. So the time when you're not speaking for yourself, you get time to be more of an artist.
No, but you must always be the artist. That
Yes.
is it. That is
But when you're busy being manager and artist,
that's bad.
It's not good.
Yeah, it's bad.
So there's another tip, guys. I hope you guys are writing tonight. Get yourself somebody that can articulate for you correctly. You understand? I'm not telling you to go on Fiverr and look for somebody to write. No, you need somebody that stands next to you.
By my business of music book, it spell out a whole heap of things.
What's the name of the book?
Business of Music.
Business of Music,
Yeah, man,
guys.
just,
Get the
you find
book.
just somebody who don't know, just go and read the book. Just before you sleep, one chapter, and you're good.
This sounds like it's a long book. I'm not
It's a
one
big
for
book.
reading. I listen to everything I do. I listen to audio. I'm an auditor.
I would think that you would have had audio too.
Yeah.
So,
So everything I do, it's mainly
Yeah, man.
audio that I use to get the information.
Yeah.
Because it's funny. Every other artist that I asked, like that I've interviewed or had a reason to get interaction with, I say to them, "Do you have a bio?" No. So you need one. I'm not willing to interview you without a bio because I don't know nothing about you. You could tell me anything.
Mhm.
It's not that I'm telling you that you have to be on Google. It's not how you said, "Oh, go check Google," and I went over Google. I'm like, Dean Fraser. I'm like, him over here too. I did that,
Yeah.
and then you're like, what do you do when you're a young artist? You don't have a bio. You don't have a manager. You are just out there. You are left up for grabs.
Yeah.
Basically, anybody can take you and tell you anything.
Yeah. And that is not so good. You need to be represented in the right way. Right? And again, as a young musician, singer, DJ, whatsoever you
Entertainer?
are, yes, it is very important. If it is even someone on the phone, because your management team sometimes can be behind the scenes.
Yes.
But as long as they do the talking and tell you what to do,
Definitely. So I gotta ask you. I know you, as I said, I know you always do your Christmas project, but what is next for you? Who are you currently working with right now?
Mr. Riley right now.
You're always working with Taurus.
No, but this is new album. Everything.
Oh.
This is serious stuff right now. Yeah, very, very, very serious stuff. So
This sounds serious, like what's going on in the world, you know,
Yeah,
guys.
man,
You guys need to listen out and
change-
watch out. This is
yeah, man,
serious.
changes, and you know, we we are first we go back to basics.
Oh.
Yeah, so we kind of want the music sound like the music, of old. So we're going back to basics. We're just using new technology.
Oh. What was it like recording back in the days compared to now? Do you prefer back in the days recording, like the system you guys have, or you prefer the now system that we have?
Well, as I said before, right? It was really a joy. We used to just get together. I remember when we used to record down in Channel 1 or down at Joe Gibbs, and the session would start at between 10 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
And Willie Lindo, Sly Dunbar, Lloyd Parks, Answer Collins, Bob Lawal, myself, Number, Bo P. We would play domino and jive straight until all 12 o'clock, and then a man say, "Don't forget, so we're supposed to do the session." And then we just run in at the studio and just play some quality music, because we felt so much love and brotherhood amongst us, We really feel good, and it was a joy. Now you go for quality.
Yeah.
Seeing quality, so now a man put on a drum track first, and then him can shut him eye and put on the bass track where him think him really want or where him really want, and so no, you can record individually. It sounds great. There's a lot of quality there and all of that, but that love where the whole away play with one time, that groove is not there.
Ah.
You understand?
Wow.
It is not there.
So this question says, so you guys did not used to have a full house band
Of course we did.
back then, but you're saying you don't need it now.
Not that we don't need it, they don't do it anymore.
Wow.
Really. Right now that's what we are doing for this new Taurus, right?
Oh, you do it for me too. I think that's like one of the moments that I love. Like, I go in and he gets the piano guy, the keyboard guy, the
everybody's
drum
there.
guy, the bass guy, and everybody's there, and it feels different for real, because I go to studios now with just the instrument. It's not the same.
And you see what happened at that time. We tend to you know what we call it now. We say, boy, we do a session. We want live drums.
Mhm.
So we only look at the drums as being live these days, right? But like our new album that we are working on right now, everything live. We really make sure we stress on that, right? Because we want the thing to sound different. You understand me? And of course, we're going for the quality as usual.
Not quantity, but quality, guys. Quality. As a man who has been in this industry, yes, for many decades, you have had the likes of helping to produce. I would also use the word manufacture a lot of great sounds. You went as far as to say that a lot of people don't know that you work on your tracks. So when you do something like that, whenever an album is put out, do you still get credits for it?
Yeah, man, I do. I actually hate working on my tracks, but I do it because I guess a lot of people be a little timid, feel a little way for it. Yeah, but I do that. But yes, I produce a lot of great tracks also myself, and you know, still doing it.
I've heard somebody say this before in the studio. Say, yo, if Dean Fraser ears it and you see him face makeup, take it out of the studio. That was said one day when like a host of us was there. I think you remember that day when Grams was in studio and Taros was in studio and the studio was packed.
Yes.
And a brother said, what's his name? I don't remember his name. It wasn't Boxy. It was another guy that came upstairs. He said, boy, you see Dean Fraser here, tell you see him face go so. Take that out of the studio. Because it don't sound good. So would you consider yourself to have a great ear for music?
Not more than anybody else.
Come on, Dean. Don't undersell yourself.
No, it's not more than anybody else. The thing is that, one, let me tell you something. You have a man who hear it too and don't say nothing. That is the difference between me and him. Right? When I hear it, I go and say, what that? You understand me?
There we go.
So, but you have a man who hear it and him not really business, him just go and play him instrument. Him a do what him come to do. You understand what I say?
But in the terms of a producer, we're talking about producer now. Like,
right.
As a producer,
right.
You would say you have a great ear for music.
Yes, but you see, like other producers, the thing about the thing that's a little different with me is that I do go deep when it comes to vocals. I really recognize and try to make the vocals sound sensible. You understand? Because some people just sing, but it don't sound sensible. You start to sing a song, and it's just like that. So how me look upon it is, you go upon a runway, you warm up the engine, you take off. when you take off, you keep climbing till you reach an area where you level off, and then by the end of the song you take your time and come down. You understand me? So I kind of look at it that way. And some people sing and them sing a whole first verse of a song, and you start pick your teeth and scratch your head, and it just don't hit you, So you want to say to the artist, look, I need something to make me pay attention.
All right. I have a song for you. I'm going to play a song for you.
Yeah.
The artist said they want you to critique their song for them.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting free critique from a legend. Don't take it lightly, So I'm going to play this song. Here we go.
I'm calling my man all day. No response, no acknowledgement, no nothing. I thought we were older than this now. We are. But I guess boys will be boys. Got that right.
I've been texting you and calling, but you don't seem to pick up. Now I'm beginning to despise you. I never hesitate to answer, but you don't give a damn or respect me, boo. I'm wondering why I even waste my time. I don't get it.
One day you will.
Tell me where you're at, and who's getting it. You got 24 hours to call me. You got 24 hours to text me.
Take the last time.
Oh, you know you better DM me, or you'll lose me, baby. You got 24 hours to call me back, me back. You got 24 hours, or you'll lose your lady.
You gonna lose a great, great girl.
It shows you left my message unread. Got me messed up in the head, thinking only negativity. I'm right here laying in my bed, just just looking at the ceiling. Tears running from my eyes. I'm wondering why I'm wasting time with you. I get it, babe. I wanna be a lady, and I'd rather be with you. You got 24 hours to call me. You got 24 hours.
Well, they got a few minutes to talk to us over here. And then Dean gotta tell us what's going on. Hello, caller. Good night.
Good night.
Hi, good night. How are you?
I'm good.
Where are you calling from?
I'm Jamaica.
Hi, how are you? Oh, Jamaica,
WhatsApp
Jamaica.
does not work.
Not sure what. No, it wasn't. It looks like it's not in service right now. So what are you? Do you have a question for Dean Fraser, or you want to answer our question that we had going earlier on?
You have to repeat. I don't hear you.
So we have two questions. Are you calling to ask Dean Fraser a question, or do you want to answer the question that we put out there earlier on? We lost that caller. So, Mr. Fraser, this song is called 24 Hours. The artist is Nikki Spice, Jamaican born, American, more to say Razor, but American kind of get in her, you know?
Yeah. You hear it in the music too.
Must say. You hear like a twang.
Yeah.
Like a twang in the music.
The feel.
I like how the music has like a twang in it. It says something expensive. What would you say about this song?
Firstly, the concept is marvelous, nice. But the producer should tell her 24 hours. If you are threatening somebody, you give them 24 hours.
You must say she know I look so dangerous.
Like 24 seconds. You got 24 seconds to call. To me, it would make the song more like, yeah. You understand?
Yeah.
Me?
Bad girl, something shaggy my day. She don't know what happened.
That
One day. But say.
I'm going about in business.
Must say.
That only that, but the concept nice, and I think on the second verse, she doing a kind of R. She should have double up like the kind of R. Kelly. Because the rhythm is doing it and she's just flowing over same way. She should have started to double up a little on her lyrical content or words. I think, but yes, it have a vibe.
So again, tell her no.
Yeah,
Nikki Spice, take this 24-hour old title and put 24 seconds if you want. So like a
minutes,
bad girl.
You know? Yeah.
You want to look like a police officer.
Yeah.
Yeah, give good cop only. You have to give bad cop, man.
Yeah, send a threat 24 hours. Come on.
Say, that's too much. I remember I said, you get a 20. I give you the most an hour. If I don't get a call in an hour,
right,
baby, you got to go. Really? My phone got a red button. Says block. That's what a red button for, right? Block. But what is it like working with females in this business for you?
Them just disgusting more time.
Miss.
Yes. And it's not a chauvinist business, you know. Them like to be pet and thing, you know. Is every now and then you have a SB who like aggressive, and because I think our female. You
think I'm aggressive?
Yes.
I'm so soft and nice.
No, I'm talking about with music. Yeah, you want to, you know, show some kind of aggression with your music.
Yes.
You want to, you know, like, hey, I'm feeling this.
Yes.
Let's try it, you know.
Yes.
And I tend to have too much laid back time, you know, and you know, you just really need to step up to the plate. You understand me? I mean, this is a very serious thing. Marcia Griffiths is still the #1 leading female singer out of Jamaica at 70 odd years of age.
The lady never tell where you come over here. I tell you, see that? She gonna be emotional tomorrow. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Text her from tonight. Say her joke at me.
It's true.
We're talking about the age.
It's true.
Because
still. A true still.
no, listen, she look
Still true.
Marcia Griffiths look
She's
tremendous.
She's
You
always
see her. She pull up into the studio,
fantabulous.
and she has this pose. She poses.
Yeah.
So Dean, what's he doing down here now?
She's Chris. And
Then Dean has this style, you know. I know. I've seen it firsthand, so I can say. But that is one thing that I tell people. When you go outside for work, it goes back to what you said earlier on. Your professionalism needs to kick in. Don't go take your petty and your household behavior into the people in workplace.
Exactly.
That's why we spoke about a power struggle a few weeks ago on a podcast, and we're saying the reason why men are dominating. But maybe we need to put this in our portfolios. Men are more aggressive towards their music.
And more time the sister them a little them get mixed up, them get emotional, and you know them start to think that somebody want to attack them or try something after them. And you know, when you're at your job, when you're doing music, well, for me, I don't have no time to think otherwise or outside of that box. So you know, you them tend to come with that little chip on them shoulder, and yeah, the producer are gonna look them, or them just need to just drop it outside of the studio door and come. You understand
work.
me? Because what you put there, if you come and you stamp your feet, yeah,
That's what you
let's
gotta
work.
get. Yes.
You understand me? But if you come and you start to joke around, what you think?
You're becoming a joke. You're becoming a joke because I've seen the likes of Tanya Stevens. I've seen how she works.
Oh.
Tanya gets in the studio, and let me tell you, she's sitting
First-
early to corner.
First, everything starts
Yeah, man.
with play thing.
Yeah,
All
man.
we start talk foolishness and have a
Like a
good
joke.
laugh and thing, and then another
Work.
thing just trip in. Right?
Work.
And that's the way to go.
And once I strongly believe that as a creative, also your energy, a person's energy is important when they come around you.
Yeah, man, very important.
It's very important because, like, you know, some people say they smoke for all of vibes. Some people say them drink for all of vibes. Now, this man doesn't smoke or
Neither of
drink.
them now will no vibe for me personally.
He doesn't smoke or drink. So,
Right.
you know, like when you get in the studio, you see him, he's ready to work.
Yeah, plus if I'm working with a vocalist, there's no way he or she is going to start drinking or smoking, because I want the best from the vocal cords. So that kind of habit doesn't work well with me.
Does smoking really affect the singing?
Of course it does.
Cold drinks?
Of course it does. Ask Luciana, ask Sizzler, ask who me work with.
We
a
smoke
couple
and
of
drink.
weeks. No, man, I work. I have a doing a project also. I didn't mention this, with a singer, Black Hammer name.
Black Hammer.
Black Am I.
Oh, Black. I think I've heard that name before.
Yeah,
Where have I heard it before?
He's one of the ghetto youths from ghetto.
He's worked with you before.
No, he
he's
works
new?
with Damien. No, man, he works with Damien, the Marleys and thing.
I've heard that name before.
Right,
Black
but-
Am I. I've
Yeah,
heard it
but
before.
I'm doing a little production with him for Damien at the moment, and him can't smoke before him come sing. Him do it the first day, and I tell him, that not going to work. I said, brother, it take you 20 minutes to half an hour to sing a song properly. You can smoke all you want after that.
After, yes.
You
After.
understand me? I said, but before you start singing, don't worry with the smoking, man. I don't care if it give you a vibe or not. You sing, you come to sing. You understand me? And likewise with the drinking, you know, and it affects you, you know, seriously.
There's a call coming in. Hello, caller. Good night.
Hello, good morning.
Hi. Good morning. How are you?
No fine.
So, do you have a question for our producer in studios tonight, or you want to answer the question that was asked earlier on?
I could do both, but I don't even know what the question was.
The question is, if you're in a good relationship and the sex starts to go bad, would you leave that relationship?
No, a relationship not all about sex.
Say that again?
Saying a relationship is not all about sex.
That is true, but would you, I'm asking you, would you leave your relationship because the sex is no longer good?
No.
Okay, so what's your question for our producer in studio tonight and Jamaica's leading saxophone player?
Okay, just have a question. If you know a Mikey Basie.
Say that again?
Just asking if you ever work with a Mikey Basie.
Have you ever worked with Mikey Basie?
Basie.
Mikey Basie?
I think I'm... Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
He can hear you. Ask him your question.
Just asking if you ever work with a Mikey Basie.
Yeah,
you might have to be a little more specific about that.
No, he goes under a hook shop.
Hook shop? Because I have worked with like I think maybe 5 or more Mikey basses.
Oh, the one that will play bass.
You
Yeah.
understand me? So Mikey Basie really, I don't know who. Mikey Fletcher, Mikey Simeon.
No, I just asked because I heard you say like Sly Dunbar. I know he does some work with Sly.
He heard you say you've worked with Sly, Dunbar, and all of those people.
Yeah.
But as we're saying, he has worked with multiple Mikey and Michaels. So
Who play bass?
Who play bass?
Yeah, no, I was just asking because it helps my uncle. That's why I was asking.
What's his last name?
It go by Henry, but his thing is Mikey Basie.
He goes by Henry?
Well, his name is Henry, his last name, but when it goes... But his artist name is Basie, Mikey Basie.
Well, I have worked with quite a few, so he might be one of them. Okay?
Just ask your uncle if he knows Dean Fraser. Yeah. And if he says yes, tell him you had the opportunity of speaking with him.
Okay. That's right.
All right.
All right, caller, thank you for calling. And do remember, call again next week, Tuesday, when we have more hot topics. And tomorrow is midweek motivation with Black Beauty. So Black Beauty joined us tonight. She's not on the microphone or on the mixing board, but she's here to support. And thank you for calling again, caller. Don't be a stranger to our lines. It's free to call us. That's what they tell us. Have a great night. Oh, have a great morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Well, with only a few minutes left to finish this interrogation, now we're gonna interrogate Mr. Dean Fraser based on the question of the night. And the question of the night is, you just heard me ask him, if you're in a good relationship, a great relationship, and the sex gets horrible or starts to fade, would you leave your relationship?
Well, not me, but I think a lot of people would. But that is if you base your relationship upon sex alone.
Interesting. This is the interrogation part, Do you think music plays an integral part in lovemaking?
Some music, yes. It depends on the mood. Because, lovemaking is something that happens with different moods, different time. You have the fast one, the quick one, and you have the all night one. So the music does, so it depends on the mood at the time, really. And the music, yes, the music does make a difference.
Yeah. You said, but tell you, I got interrogated. What is, and not because you're a Jamaican, don't tell me that's all reggae. What is your favorite music to groove to? We're gonna use the word groove, but we know we are talking about.
That's a very, very, very difficult question for me personally. Firstly, it all depends. All of this, it coming like them woman we have mood swing, or so me deal with music. you know, I would be here listening, and I just want to hear jazz playing in my ears. I am a lover of guitar music, so I listen to a lot of flamenco music, a lot of, we're talking about South America and Spanish music. Yeah,
They're big on guitars?
Yes.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Guitar. I listen to a lot of that stuff, and so at times, you know, especially even when me have long hours flying, me have like 10, 12 hours what a R&B music, and the next time when me come back the next day, me have 10 hours what a pure roots rock reggae music, what about reggae music where just make you feel like you are joining back the army, you know.
Buffalo
very serious.
Soldier.
Yeah, that kind of vibe. You understand me? And you know, you start to really get deep into what you're listening to, right? You know, and then you have, you know, as you said before, you lay the city in, and you just start listening to some Barry White or Isaac is the original as far as I'm concerned. So, you know, that also depends on the mood.
The mood.
Yeah,
well, Mr. Fraser, we got a lot out of you. It was very educational, very intriguing. You know, that's the thing, you know, when we sit down for talk, you know, we can't talk for long time. But so we can't.
Till next
Listen,
week.
we can't talk.
So.
Not everybody has that gift where you can talk to them and you feel like you learn something. You know, one of them gets up. Yeah, some people as they start talking, you know, I'm busy in the bathroom. Here the bathroom did not crowd us. I'm looking if it at work. You want to leave. Mr. Fraser, it was a absolute pleasure to have you here.
My pleasure too.
Boy,
Man.
you see, it's time to go. It's like, it's time
so
to go now.
Until I said 24.
Second!
Okay.
We could play the song one more time. You got 24 seconds to call me. Yeah, and she have something about it, you know. She have something about it in a way. May I have to make her hear the intro to the song, you know.
You would not believe I'm calling my man all day. No response, no acknowledgement, no nothing. Like, I thought we were older than this now. We are. But I guess boys will be boys. Got that right.
I've been texting you and calling, but you don't seem to pick up. Now I'm beginning to despise you. I never hesitate to answer, but you don't give a damn or respect me, boo. I'm wondering why I even waste my time. I don't get it.
One day you will.
Tell me where you're at, and who's getting it. You got 24 hours to call me. You got 24 hours to text me.
Take the last time.
Oh, you know you better DM me, or you'll lose me, baby. You got 24 hours to call me back.
Don't just shut down, bro. 24/7 around the world, non-stop. This is Listen to Us Radio.
If it's your birthday, make some noise. If it's your birthday, make some noise. Listen to us, them have to listen to us. In our car going to work, or you're there on a bus. Listen to us, them have to listen to us. Motivate and elevate us so you never give up.
Listen to us radio. Listen to us radio. Listen to us radio. Listen to us radio. Listen to us radio.